Hi, and welcome to the latest edition of Tobin Talks. Recently I've been asked to find some subjects that are a little off the beaten path, but not so arcane. It's just something that you'd learn a little from. So I thought today we'd do something called What Exactly is a Ladybird Deed? So, a ladybird deed is another way of saying an enhanced life estate. What's a life estate then? A life estate is when a person has the right to live on a property and use the property for as long as they're alive, but after their death, the property reverts to what we call a remainder person. So let's use some examples. This is primarily an estate planning tool. And we've talked about estate planning in other Tobin Talks, and we'll continue to talk about it because it's important to incorporate your real property into your estate plan so that upon your death, your property will go to where and who you want it to go to. So an enhanced life estate would be useful in the following circumstance. Let's say a mother or father, an individual is getting a little older, and they want their property to go to someone when they die, but they don't want it to go to them yet. So let's use the typical situation of, let's say a surviving widow, an older woman, has, let's use one child. It's just the mother and her surviving adult child. Let's assume it's an adult for now. If it's a minor, then we need a guardian or a trustee. We won't get to that here. But an elderly woman has one adult son, and she wants to make sure that her home goes to her son upon her death. She wants to avoid probate, which we all would like to do if possible. It saves money and time. So she deeds the property from herself to herself as an enhanced life tenant, and then to her child upon her death. So title would go from Ann Smith to Ann Smith as life tenant, and then to Bill Smith remainder. The effect of that is, upon Ann's death, we don't have to go to court, we don't have to probate her estate. And she doesn't give up control of the property to her son because she's an enhanced life tenant, versus in the past, the law was more set up for a life estate where the life tenant would only have the right to live there. When we say an enhanced life estate, or what we call a ladybird deed, is the ability to retain control of the property so that you can sell, lease, mortgage, or even change the terms and cancel the life estate deed. So we call it an enhanced life estate because the life tenant, who is usually the grantor of the property, retains control to change, sell, lease, mortgage, and upon that life tenant's death, only then does it go to the remainder person. That's what we call an enhanced life estate, otherwise known as a ladybird deed. Now, I've also been asked and suggested by some attorney clients of mine, subscribers as well, that we should do a disclaimer. So here's the disclaimer. Any situation is case by case. You should absolutely call me or another qualified attorney, give them the facts of your particular case, because this is not serving as a substitute consultation. However, it is a Tobin Talk. We appreciate you joining us. We hope you learned something. As always, visit our website, call us. We love to hear from you, and we thank you for tuning in.